All right, we're on Oholot, Perek Tet, Mishnah Zayin. Let's just remember that we're talking about, we'll go to our chart, we'll go to our chart that we had. We're talking about this case of the kaveret, and we're now in the part of the kaveret where we're talking piha lifnim, right? It's facing inside the house, as we'll see. And the first two Mishnah where we're talking about was mitchalchelet, okay? And there's no avir under it, there's not a tefach, or there is an avir. I mean, mitchalchelet means, remember that it had spaces, holes in it, according to the Bartanur, in order to allow the bees to enter and leave it. Okay, but mitchachale for our purposes meant it was a kli and not an ohel. So just we go back. Remember, it was a kli facing inward. Okay, that's a Mishnah where we go in the right way, Mishnah Vav, and now we're on Mishnah Zayin, where we're going to talk about where it's this was mitchalchelet. Remember, that was mitchalchelet. That was Mishnah Vav. Now we're on Mishnah Zayin, where we're going to talk about where it's kuka, pchuta, as we learned before, or afutza, as we learned before, which whatever that meant, truth be told, according to the Mefarshim, it meant, this is what he said, afutza means it was degraded and no longer a kli, and then repaired, so it doesn't have a din of a kli, but now it has a din, as we said, of an ohel. Let's go to the Mishnah. When do we say that when is that true? When are those rules true with everything we said in Mishnah Hey and Mishnah Vav? When it was that kli mechulchalet, remember that punctured kli, just the way he had it here. This was a kli mechulchalet that it had sort of holes, but that were stopped up so the bees could enter. I.e., it was a kli. Now remember, these terms mechulchalet are the subject of great debate. You could go back to Mishnah Gimel to learn it. But haita pechuta upekuka. If it was degraded, destroyed as a kli at the bottom, meaning the bottom was removed, it was no longer a kli. Upekuka, but then pakuk, from a pkak, it was stopped up. Bekash or afutza, with straw, or afutza. Ezuhi afutza. What does it mean afutza? Kol she'en la tefach mimakom echad. If it was closed, it was sealed, but there is no opening of a tefach in one place. Then, and as we said before, now it has a din of an ohel. This idea. So now this kaveret is a din of an ohel, the status of an ohel. Therefore, kazayim min hameit natun tachteha. So therefore, remember, an ohel is chotzetz, it blocks. So if there's a kazayit under the kaveret, and it's not a tefach off the ground, kenegdo ad tahom, tameh. Then from there until tahom, until the depths of hell, all the way down, al gaba. But in this case, the tumah can't block, go through the kaveret. Al gaba, if there's tumah on it, kenegdo ad harakia, tameh. Then until from the sky. Let's look at Rav Scheinberg's pictures here. It's not a tefach high. It doesn't transfer tefach. It can't transfer because it's not a tefach high, so it doesn't move it over. So therefore, if it's under the ground, under it goes down. If it's up above it, it goes up, but it doesn't spread. And let's go back to the Mishnah. Betocha o babayit, but if it's in the house or in the kaveret, it's an ohel tocha v'habayit me'im. Why? Mishun de pia lifnim. That's if it's tocha and the bayit. So let's go back to the Rav Scheinberg has a picture. Here we are. Betocha o babayit. If it's in the house, remember here the tumah is in the house, so therefore it goes in. Its mouth is open to the house. Or if the tumah here is in here, so therefore it spreads, and all of these are tameh, but above and below it are not tameh. Tocha and babayit are tameh. So we can now fill in our chart. I got to sort of move myself. Well, here it's getting to be a big chart. Tuma tachteha kineged tom tameh. Tuma al gaba kineged arakia tameh. On top, up to the heavens. And then tuma bayit or tuma betocha, you have to move me. Then tocha b'habayit tamei. It's really sometimes I find it really like amazing when the Mishnah actually you can see the chart in the Mishnah. You just have to chart it out. Everything is amazing. And now you can obviously also see. Well, it's pretty obvious when you have Mishnah Chet, what Mishnah Chet is going to be. You should be able to figure out. Mishnah Chet will be relatively straightforward. I hope. We'll stop here. Dedicate our in the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.